Hello everyone, welcome back to Kirklees Guitar School. In today's riff lesson, I'm going to teach you to play the main riff for Carry On Wayward Son by Kansas. It's an absolute banger, let's have a look at it. You can download a free PDF tab for this from the first link in the description. That'll take you to my website where you can download that along with over 100 other either songs, riffs or lessons completely for free, not asking you to sign up for anything, and you can go and grab that. It's definitely going to help you with this. Let's have a look at this. It's such a great riff, is this? I'm really excited to do this with you today. Obviously, it goes on to the. We had to draw the line somewhere. I figured this would be a great place to start. If you'd like me to do a full breakdown, let me know in the comments down below. Right, let's start picking this apart then. So we're going to play the 5th fret and the 3rd fret back to the 5th fret on the low E string. That's an A, a G, and back to an A. And I'm using ring finger, index finger, ring finger. And I'm going down, up, down with the plectrum. I'm then going to move my finger down to the 3rd fret of the A string, which is the C note. And I'm going to hang about on that C note for just a little bit longer than the others. And then I'm going to bookend this by going back to the A note and the G note. Pause the video, get that under your fingers for me. You watch my picking. Any of those notes that you're hanging on for a sort of reasonable amount of time, give them some vibrato. It sounds loads better for it. Moving into the 2nd bar, I'm going to keep my ring finger around this 5th fret. I'm going to play the 5th fret of the low E string, then the A string. It's those two notes, bam bam. I'm then going to pick that 5th fret and slide into the 7th fret of the same string. I'm then going to use my index finger to play the 5th fret of the string below. And then I'm going to come back on myself by playing fret 7, slide into 5. And then I'm going to play fret 3 and then fret 5. Now this 5th fret here is going to feel a bit weird until we play the next bar because it's part of the next phrase. I think of this song as this riff as like 3 bits stitched together. This comes in. If you play the next 3 notes in the next bar, it'll make a lot of sense. You're sort of doing this. You can probably go up the scale, but I feel like it sounds loads better if you slide into it. Now that 5th fret that we play there, as we go into his next slide, don't worry, I'm going to come back here. As we go into his next slide, we're then going to play the 3rd fret of the low E string. I'm then going to rock back to where I was, 5th fret of the A string. And then I play this F sharp down here. Yeah, how it makes sense now. Now I'm using predominantly ring finger and index finger for this. If you need to use your pinky to get that stretch, by all means please do so. Or even if you need to let go completely and have a small audible gap, that's completely cool as well. So altogether you've got 5, 3, 5, 3. That's this bit. Then you're going to go da 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 da. Can you see if you compare these 4 notes and these 4 notes, there's only 1 note different. We're then going to pick the 5th fret and slide into 7. Come back on yourself to this 3rd fret down here. Then you're going to go 5, 3, 5, 2. I'm using a Les Paul today on the bridge pickup. Any bridge pickup on any guitar. I think it is a combination of a Les Paul and a Strat on the original recording, but don't quote me on that. So I'm just using the bridge pickup, volume and tone on 10. I'll put my settings on screen now. I'm using a Boss Katana Gen 2 on the what looks to be the crunch setting. Basically, you want to make it sound like a Marshall that's wound up, basically. Think, he says, think Paul Kossoff and Free, that kind of, you want that classic rock kind of Marshall sound. Do you think I should do a full breakdown of this? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks for the next riff.